All right, thank you very much for joining me. This is Gulpane, back with a quick look at the top 20 Xbox 360 games according to Metacritic. So, Metacritic, everyone knows Metacritic. You type in a game, you want to see what the game is like into Google, and then Metacritic is one of the first kind of review sites that comes up. So, interesting to see what they've scores they've given, the average score they've given games, and kind of where the games rank on certain lists. So, Mass Effect 3 there narrowly misses out. Mass Effect 3 is an amazing game. I have to imagine that would be in a top 20 of Xbox 360 games. So Gears of War 2, my favorite Gears of War is actually Gears of War 1, but Gears of War 2 is excellent as well. It's fantastic. They're all the same, the Gears of War games, they're just kind of a progression. They might get like the controls, the cover shooting aspect might get a bit better. The graphics might get a bit better, well, a lot better actually, and the story might get more complicated. But Gears of War games they keep the kind of same kind of basic gameplay all the way through. Have not played any of the Fallout. Actually, I played one Fallout game. It was the first one on PC years ago, like maybe in like 2012. There was like a double pack of Fallout 1 and something else on the PC. It was okay. I haven't played any of the new Fallout games, so I can't speak of that one. Haven't played Street Fighter 4 either. Interested to see like 93 points there, number 18. I can imagine Street Fighter being still being quite popular as a head-to-head fighter, and particularly with Xbox 360's online features. So I can imagine it would be quite up there. I've never heard of this game, Braid. It's a puzzle platformer drawn in painterly style where the player manipulates the flow of time. That sounds interesting. It must be a Xbox arcade game, so never heard of it. No idea. It must be pretty good though. I didn't like Bioshock Infinite when I played it. I loved the first Bioshock. The aesthetic of underwater and all of the 1950s or whatever year it is, very very good. And I love using the bees as the attack. Bioshock 2 was okay. It wasn't as good as the first one. And then Bioshock 3, then I just couldn't get into it at all. I don't know what it is. I just didn't like the flying aesthetic, or the I don't know, the story wasn't for me. But wasn't a fan of it. Pac-Man Championship Edition DX, another Xbox Live Arcade game. No idea, never heard of it. Must be good though. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I is no, that's not the one. I think that might be the one that I played. No, I think I played one of the Black Ops games. But I don't know. Call of Duty. There's one out every year, I think. So must be pretty good if they keep releasing them and everyone keeps buying them. I didn't play Halo 3. The only Halo game I played was Reach, and I really liked it. So Halo 3, pretty good, pretty good. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. No idea. Oblivion. I haven't played any of the Elder Scrolls games, so I must give one of them a try. I'm just afraid because they're so huge, and people are put like dozens and hundreds of hours into them. It's very it's a big commitment to make, and I'm not really ready to make that commitment. Gears of War 1 is for me, it's the best Gears of War game. I just love it. I love the story, and it's probably because I played it the most. That's probably it. Maybe the other Gears of War games are better, but I like Gears of War 1 the best. It's just top drawer. Batman Arkham City is really good as well. I like the first game, the Arkham Asylum, the best actually. I don't know what it is about the kind of the first games like Bioshock, Batman. I like the first games the best, and then the later ones, then they change the mechanics a little bit, or they change something with it. It makes sometimes it makes it better, but sometimes it's not as good. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, I haven't played Portal, although one of my friends loves it. It's always telling me to play it. Looks good. Red Dead Redemption is another one that I wanted to try. Particularly Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare, because I do love some zombies and vampires, and if there's zombies and vampires in a game, I'll give it a go. Not really for me though. I don't really like the Old West, so I'm not really sure. Skyrim is one that I should have probably, when it came out. I mean, I saw advertisements for Skyrim in the cinema. That's how heavily they advertise Skyrim. So when it came out, all my friends were playing it, and they had wives, and the wives were making dinner for them and stuff like that, and they were telling me, you should need to play it. But I was in university when it came out, so I didn't want to wreck my degree by just playing Skyrim all the time. So I don't know. It seems good. I tried the VR version, but it made me a bit sick. So plus I didn't think it was the proper way to experience it. But I must try it. Mass Effect 2 is an excellent game. Again, I think Mass Effect 1 is probably my favorite, but Mass Effect 2 is excellent. With that girl Yvonne Strakovsky or whatever her name is, she's the main girl in it. It's such a good game. I could go back and play that again actually. What a game! What a good game. The Orange Box, that's the Half-Life. I've never played Half-Life, but people rage about it, saying it's an excellent series. So interesting to see it there. Original Bioshock, totally agree with that. One of my favorite games on the 360. You just love it. Such a good game. Metacritic's 2007 Xbox Game of the Year. Oh, nice. Oh, that'll be interesting as well. Looking at Metacritic's Game of the Year for each year. Wonder if you can get a list of that as well. And Grand Theft Auto 5, that appears on a lot of lists. That's on the PS5 Metacritic list as well. So again, I installed it to my Xbox, and it basically took up all the space on the Xbox. So I think I uninstalled it and played it for a while, but I wasn't a huge fan. But I can understand why everyone likes it. Great game. And then Grand Theft Auto 4 then is actually the best one on the Xbox 360. I haven't played that either. I'm not really a huge fan of Grand Theft Auto. I prefer the old Japanese RPGs or Castlevania games. So that's the list of Xbox 360 top 20 Metacritic games. Interesting to look at it there to see what gets in and to see what doesn't get in. So I'm just going to see if there's Arkham Asylum is good. Oh, The Walking Dead. I'm surprised that's that high. That's really good though, The Walking Dead. Um, the original one. I didn't really like the other ones, the other seasons of The Walking Dead, but the first one was excellent. Really good ending as well. What have we got? Reach, yeah, perfect, excellent game. First Mass Effect. I'm surprised that's not in the top 20. Oh, the Assassin's Creed games. Well, I thought they would be more popular to get into the top 20, but apparently not. No Japanese RPG in sight here. Dead Space 2. Oh yeah, that's another kind of a of that generation, the PS3 and the Xbox 360. Dead Space and Bioshock were just fantastic games. Okay, so that's it. Right, so not really much there. Slim pickings for the RPG people. It's more shooters in this list here. Okay, so let me know in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree with Metacritic scores there, or do you agree or disagree with my analysis of Metacritic scores? Let me know, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and appreciate you watching till the end. Adios.